going to discuss in this course. We'll expand on this in much more detail in later weeks. As I've mentioned in previous lectures, there are about 10 classes of drugs or group of drugs that we are going to talk about. The first one is alcohol. This is a drug with massive use in our society and worldwide, and it is a major health problem. Another group is tobacco, which of course contains nicotine, and this also causes major health problem worldwide. Another, caffeine. We don't usually consider it to be a serious addiction problem, but it's clearly something that many of us like to take. We do take it, and if we don't take it, we might get headaches and feel bad. Some say that caffeine is the most widely used psychoactive substance in the world. Psychoactive meaning is it affects our mind. Marijuana shown here is widely used, and it's another one of these classes of drugs. Inhalants are often solvents found in glue or something like gasoline. They are the cause of major health problems in third world countries and among children in those countries. And another group are the opiates. And because of the importance of these drugs in medicine as painkillers, many opiates of various types have been developed. In the last 50-60 years, many anti-anxiety and sedative drugs have been developed, and they are very useful and very important in medicine, but they are also addicting. Then there's catch or group, or the things that don't quite fit into the other classes, and you think they are probably on the horizon and they are being developed that we will decide to be addicting. So there are the various drugs and group of drugs that we will to discussing throughout this course. How we see some of the chemical structures of some of the substances. Structures from ethanol, nicotine, cocaine, and THC, which is the active ingredient or one of the active ingredients in marijuana. You can see at a glance that the structures vary greatly. Ethanol is a very small molecule, whereas THC is a much longer and far more explained molecule. It's interesting that even thought that different molecules have very different shapes. They can all be addicting and abused. And this is something that we will have to try and figure out. Now let's consider the side effects. The reason we're talking about these 10 classes of drugs is because they are either addicting or abused to the point that they cause problem in our lives. But another problem with these drugs is that they have toxicities or side effects. And the different drugs have different toxicities and different side effects. If you can stop talking about drugs, if you take them again and again, then you develop greater and greater toxicity. The toxicity all these drugs will be a major issue that we'll look at in subsequent session. There are examples of toxic side effect. Alcohol can cause liver disease. Marijuana decreases mental and physical performance significantly. And I consider withdrawal from drugs and toxic side effects which it is. Not that withdrawal from alcohol, for explain, can be life-threatening. It can cause seizures and other serious problems. So not only is the addiction diet to those substances a problem, but the public health people have recognized that there are various toxicities associated with the substance, and these toxicities contribute significantly to the problem of drug abuse and addiction. Please take a moment to complete the following activity. Please visit the website there we're talking about and find information about the different drugs that are abused. Perhaps you have a special interest in one of them. It would be useful for you to research one or two, and as I said earlier, the site will be a good source for the most recent information about many aspects of drug use.